Hooray! Hooray! It's Unicorn Day! All unicorns this way. Okay, we got to head that way. Here we go. When unicorns come out to play, they have 3 rules they must obey. Unicorn Day rules. Rule number 1, show off your horn. Be proud to be a unicorn. And rule number 3, have fun, fun, fun. This rule's the most important one. Look, they all look like they are ready for fun. In the woods where tall trees sway, they sing the song of Unicorn Day. Sunshine, flowers, fairy wings, today's a day for joyful things. Nay, 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 dance and play, happy, happy Unicorn Day. There they go, dancing. They kick their hooves, they jump and cheer, and sparkly butterflies flutter near. Well, this one looked a little surprised by all the butterflies, but they do look like they're having a good time. They slide on rainbows in the air. Oh, that one's kind of funny. He got a cloud beard when he was going through the cloud. And love to braid each other's hair. Looking fancy. They point their horns up as they fly, and cupcakes rain down from the sky. Wow, what an icing mess that would make. But you know, I could help clean that up. Then after they have had a bite, it's time to have a glitter fight. Oh my goodness, it's like water balloons except sparklier. Ooh, throw that glitter. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's no unicorn. That's a horse. Look, they were having the glitter fight and his horn came off. He was only pretending to be a unicorn. Oh, the scandal. Is he going to be in trouble now? What do you think? He turns around to leave, of course. His horn's not real. It's just pretend. Oh, look how sad he is. And look at the unicorns. How do you think they're feeling? But they don't want to lose a friend. They tie the horn back on his head and give the horse a hug instead. Yeah, even a pretend unicorn is still kind of having the unicorn vibe. Then it's back to fun, fun, fun. That rule's the most important one. And are they all having fun now? Even the unicorn who was kind of pretending? They march together tall and proud, and soon, oh, look at their signs. Let's see, unicorns, proud to be a unicorn, unique horn. Have you hugged a unicorn today? Free hugs. Ooh, yay for Unicorn Day. Oh, look, he's leading the parade. The horse that's got his horn tied on, he's leading the parade. Unicorn Day. They march together tall and proud, and soon some more friends join the crowd. Look at that. You do not have to be an official unicorn to be part of Unicorn Day. Look, we've got a Yeti. We've got an abominable snowman guy there. We've got an elephant. We've got is that an alligator or a crocodile? I do get them mixed up. And a turtle and a pig and a dog. And, oh my goodness, an octopus. A one-eyed octopus. That might be a kraken. It's hard to tell. Oh, look, and their signs say, unicorns, and you are a star, and today is a day for joyful things. Oh, what a great parade they've got going there. Whoop, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Clip, clip, clop. They trot along as everybody sings the song. You ready to sing along? I think I put it to Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. We can do this. Cupcake sprinkles, cherry tarts, starlight twinkles, glowing hearts, sunshine, flowers, fairy wings. Today's a day for joyful things. Nay, 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 dance and play. Happy, happy Unicorn Day. Hooray, hooray, it's Unicorn Day when unicorns come out to play.
My name is Sophie Johnson, and I live with a unicorn. I see she's got signs all over her walls that she loves unicorns. Well, not just one, actually. I think I have 17 at the moment. Oh my goodness, look at all these unicorns. They got horns. It can be hard looking after so many. Oh, that takes a lot of tape. There's always a lot to do. Here she is feeding one of her unicorns. Luckily, I'm a unicorn expert. I am very busy teaching my unicorns everything they need to know. We start with magic. Then I show them how to hunt for food. Oh, that's a messy kitchen. And I teach them about the dangers of balloons. You have to be careful when you have a pointy horn and there's balloons around, they could pop. Sometimes my unicorns lose their horns, but I don't worry because they soon grow back. Living with unicorns can be a bit tricky. They're quite messy. Yeah. I try to explain that magic is more important than mess, but I don't think Mom understands. Unicorns have many enemies, so sometimes I have to protect them. Here she is all equipped. Being a unicorn expert is harder than you'd think. Oh, sometimes you need a nap. I hear that. I hear that. Really, it's a good thing I'm here. Some people don't even know what a real unicorn looks like. And that's why they need me, Sophie Johnson, unicorn expert. I wonder if you see anything on this page that looks like a real unicorn.
The teeny-weeny unicorn lived with his family in a large palace. For him, it was an extra large palace. The steps were extra large, the stoops were extra large, the rugs were extra large, the food was extra large, and the toys and games too. When the teeny-weeny unicorn's brother and sister played chess, they used him in place of the missing piece. "Can I have a turn?" he asked. "You're too teeny-weeny," said Fancy Annie. "I'll move you when I'm ready." She moved her rook instead. "Captured your pawn," brayed Prince Butterscotch. He knocked the teeny-weeny unicorn over with the butt of his knight. On nice days, their parents lounged on the ramparts while the kids swam in the moat. "Check out my splash," Fancy Annie whinnied, and did a cannonball off the drawbridge. "Can I have a turn?" asked the teeny-weeny unicorn. "You're too teeny-weeny," said Prince Butterscotch. "A gumball would make a bigger splash than you." Fancy Annie surfaced, spitting a mouthful of moat water. "You're so teeny-weeny, you'd get lost in the lawn." The teeny-weeny unicorn stamped his teeny-weeny hoof. "I'm sick and tired of being teeny-weeny." And into the garden he ran, crying teeny-weeny tears. When he tired of galloping, he cantered, then trotted, then walked. "I'm lost in the lawn," he admitted sadly. Just then a gnome came huffing and puffing through the grass. "I've been chasing you for ages." "Oh," said the teeny-weeny unicorn. "I'm sorry." "Sorry doesn't feed the bullfrog," she said, trying to catch her breath. The teeny-weeny unicorn was confused. "What bullfrog?" The gnome plucked a dandelion seed and picked her tooth with it. "I sure do pity giants like you lumbering about, unaware of anyone but yourselves." The teeny-weeny unicorn was extra confused. "What giants?" She shook her head. "Follow me." No more than 10 yards back, they came to a sporty roadster, brand new, apart from the giant hoof cramp. The gnome pointed. "See what you've done?" "You must be mistaken," said the teeny-weeny unicorn. "I'm much too teeny-weeny to smash a car." The gnome squinted up at him. "You're huge." "I'm not huge," said the teeny-weeny unicorn. "You're just eeny-teeny-weeny." "Wrong," said the gnome. "I'm just the right size. Now put your hoof here and see if it fits." He was guilty, but also a little proud, but mostly guilty. "There must be some way I can repay you," cried the teeny-weeny unicorn. 250,000, said the gnome. "Dollars?" The teeny-weeny unicorn whistled. "Isn't that a lot for such a small car?" "That's the knock on it," said the gnome. but she handles like a dream. I'll have to ask my parents, the teeny-weeny unicorn said doubtfully. The gnome climbed onto his snout and mounted his horn. Giddy up! They galloped, then cantered, then trotted, then walked to the castle door. The teeny-weeny unicorn's teeth clacked. Relax, kid, said the gnome. I have a big brother about your size. He lives under the bridge. But if he asked, I'd give him the gold from my molars. Know what I'm saying? Sort of, said the teeny-weeny unicorn. Family's family, said the gnome, and rang the bell. She did all of the talking. Unicorns, like most living species, have no use for money, but luckily their palace had formerly belonged to a terrible hoarder of the stuff. The unicorns were glad to be rid of some clutter. A carriage was piled high with gold, cash, and coins. No one even bothered counting it. The teeny-weeny unicorn turned to Fancy Ancy and Prince Butterscotch. I would pull the car, he said, but I'm too teeny-weeny. A footman appeared. Your highnesses, your harnesses. Fancy Annie and Prince Butterscotch grumbled with their noses in the gravel, while many buckles and bits were pulled snug. When we get back, said Fancy Annie, you owe us big time. Prince Butterscotch shook his mane. You're lucky you're our little brother. Family's family, said the gnome, taking the reins, and off she drove them to wherever she lived. The teeny-weeny unicorn did feel lucky to have a big brother and sister, but that didn't mean he couldn't savor the days they were gone. Of course he played chess and did lots of cannonballs. He also had a great adventure with the ghost in the North Tower. But that's a bigger story, and this book is running short on pages, so I will tell you this instead. We are all teeny-weeny, we are all giant, and we are all just the right size. The end.